So the other day, guys, we reviewed Bygones, and man, was it nasty. But at the end of the video, I boldly stated that there was actually going to be an even nastier Bygones Pulse Rifle. I said all this before I even played with the weapon. That's how confident I felt about this roll. And the only person to even have it in my entire Discord and on Twitter was J-Baggy. J-Baggy, thank you so much for keeping this roll. Fellas, this is a Bygones Pulse Rifle. It's got a target acquisition mod on it. It's got under pressure and high impact reserves. It even comes with arrowhead brake. The only thing it does not have that could have made a small, slight difference is a stability mod there in the masterwork. It was a handling mod instead. Now you're probably wondering, all right, cool. High impact reserves, under pressure, where are you coming with this? This was a roll I spoke about almost 2 months ago. Now high impact reserves, rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. How much more damage? Not that much. But about halfway through the magazine, there will be a small noise that occurs, indicating you are now in high impact territory, and your gun will begin to put off this white glow. Now it ups the damage, but not by much, just by 1. Instead of hitting 31 per crit, you're now going to hit 32 per crit. And the further you get down in the magazine, you'll deal more and more damage. So at the bottom half of the magazine, you're going to be hitting 33 per crit. And under pressure is the other trait that's going to keep everything together. Because as the magazine gets lower, your stability and accuracy increases. Boys, I thought this was it. I thought this was the tier 1 combination of perks here. I'm so let down. This was the chosen one. From me at least. Because throughout all the clips that I gathered yesterday, I was only able to do what I wanted to do twice, which was kill an opponent in 2 bursts. Now the only way you can 2 burst an enemy with a 390 round per minute pulse rifle is if you hit all crits and they are rocking 0 resilience. Most people have at least 1 resilience. But with high impact reserves, you can kill any guardian 3 resilience or less. But even further down in the magazine, you're going to be hitting 33 per crit, and you can kill any guardian 7 resilience or less in 2 bursts. Now I know you get 2 bursts with other pulse rifles. You get 2 bursts with Regis Claymore. But that's at a 340 round per minute archetype. At 390, 2 bursts in an enemy, you'll be able to nearly kill folks in 0.5 seconds. Fellas, that's fast. That's disgusting. That's what I was hoping to achieve. Unfortunately, in a real gunfight, in a real scenario, it's really tough to land all crits. But not only that, I was hoping that high impact reserves would have helped it a little more. Like, I was honestly hoping we were going to hit 33 per crit with high impact reserves. But with it only upping that damage by +1, that small amount keeps us from regularly 2 bursting enemies in Crucible. Now I'm not going to lie, this gameplay is not how I like to play. I'm around corners, I'm sneaking around, I'm trying to stay as still as possible to align 6 crits in a row. I'm having to sit there and shoot my gun all the way down to the final 18 bullets. It's not an optimal strategy. The only way this could be optimal is if Trials ever came back as elimination and you wanted to get a quick 2 burst on an enemy. Like that situation, I can see this working in. In basic Crucible and what you're seeing in this gameplay, not an optimal strategy, but it's one we had to try. So guys, burn this in your mind. If at any point you come across a 390 round per minute pulse rifle that's got a stability mod, possibly arrowhead brake, high impact reserves, and under pressure, save it, keep it, because if we just get a small bump in damage to high impact reserves, in the slightest, this can be one of the most lethal combinations in Crucible. Well boys, that is my review for the so-called God roll for Bygones. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out, but I wanted to show you my results for it. Either way it goes, if you've got a Bygones Pulse Rifle on you, it's a fantastic pulse. It's probably one of my favorite pulse rifles in Destiny right now. But we got a lot of new weapons that are going to be dropping tomorrow with the raid fellas, and we'll be reviewing each one of those as well. Guys, thank you so much for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.